Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ruin Snow. We're going to be discovering the Magic the Gathering top 10 whales. That's right, top 10 whales. So let's begin with the top 10. And now at number 10. And at number 10, I just had to throw this card in just for fun. It says Control Win Condition. It's from the Mystery Booster box or pack, which is really cool. And believe it or not, this is a common. Again, I just wanted to throw this in at number 10 just to have some fun. And it says this spell can't be countered. It costs 2 blue and 4 colors, and it has shrouds. So its card name and power and toughness are equal to the number of turns you've taken in this game. If this is in your deck, please keep track of your turns. This means mark. So again, you can play this. It becomes a 50-50 if you want with shroud. That's really cool. I'm glad this was not actually into the real series, because if this is a common, wow. This is an amazing, amazing card, so I don't think it should be. But that's why it's in the mystery boosters. So let's move on to number 9. At number 9, we have Narwhal. They actually consider this a whale in the Magic series, so this is why it's here. And it says first strike and protection from red. And it costs 4 mana for that too. So again, compared to the whale series, this is at number 9. But this card is not very good in general when it comes to the Magic world. But it has a cool picture, and it's from the classic Homelands here, so I'll give it that. So let's move on to number 8. And at number 8, we have the long-finned skywhale from the Kaladesh series, and it is uncommon. And I kind of like the picture, how often you see a whale fly. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. But again, let's talk about this. Again, whales are not good in the Magic world. This is on the top 10 because we're talking about whales, this is in the top 10, but whales in general are not good. Costs 4 mana for a 4/3 and can block only creatures with flying. That's not very impressive, but when it comes to whales, this is actually really kind of cool. And it says, the Aethersphere is home to the most wondrous beings on all the Kaladesh, although the dangers of traversing is not that much known to them. I don't know, of them. So that's kind of cool. So let's move on to number 7. Which we have the card Killer Whale. It's from various sets, but I thought this Urza card from that series, I really like that picture. And it's an uncommon, as you can see. So it costs 5 for a 3/5. Not that great. And you have to pay mana to get flying until end of turn. Nah, again, that's way too much money. I don't know why they keep doing this to the whales in the Magic series. So maybe we'll get to a better one. So let's move on to number 6. And we finally have a great card, Ethereal, the Forager, and it's from the Ikoria Commander series, and it's a rare. Costs 6 mana for that 3/3, but look at that, it has Delve. It says each card you exile from your graveyard while casting the spells pays for 1. So got a lot of cards. Costs only 2 for that 3/3. Could be very impressive. And whenever it attacks him, you return an instant or sorcery card exiled from this Forager to its owner's hand. So it's kind of cool. This is why it's a number 6. Delve is kind of a cool ability, but I don't know. I would make that at least a 5, but that's just me. So let's move on to number 5, actually, which we have the card Aethertide Whale. It's from Aether Revolt, and it is another rare whale. Cost 6 for that 6/4 flying whale. Now it was at that time where it was really weird, it had energy counters. So when it enters the battlefield, you get that much energy. As you can see, it says 6. So you can pay 4 to return it to its owner's hands. So again, it's hit and miss depending on how you want to actually choose this, if you want to survive this whale for odd reasons. But it came through, again, that odd time with those type of energy counters, so you can, every time it has an extra 2 energy on it if you need to use it. This is why it's at this number. So let's move on to number 4. And at number 4, we have Phase Dolphin from Ikoria, Lair of the Behemoths, and believe it or not, it's common. I think this card is actually very powerful. This is why it's at number 4. If you read the ability, it says whenever it attacks, another target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. Cost 3 mana for 1/4, so you can use this whale as kind of like a wall, but as soon as you have that certain creature out in play, can't be blocked. That's a very impressive card right there. I think this card is very powerful and very underpowered and not used as well as it should be if you're using a creature-based deck in the Magic world. Again, that's my opinion. So let's move on to number 3. And at number 3, we have the Great Whale from the Urza Saga series, and it is a rare. And like I was mentioned before, each series has a different type of ability or thing that happens. This one is, it comes into play, untap up to 7 lands. So this 7/5/5 whale is basically free. A lot of cards in the Urza series made cards basically free, such as this card. And I like the saying too. It says, as a great whale dies, it flips onto its back, and so an island is born. It's kind of cool if you read fantasy books or any kind of adventure books. They kind of have that whales could be an island. Anyway, I won't get into that. So again, and I like the artwork too. It's very unusual when it comes to a great whale. So you get a free card, a free 5/5 for that 7 mana. So I don't know if you can use that to your advantage. So let's move on to number 2. And at number 2, we have Colossal Whale from the Core 2014 series. And as you can see, it is a rare, and the picture in itself should show how impressive this is. Look at that whale in the background. This creature has Island Walk, which is pretty cool, and it says, whenever it attacks, you may exile target creature defending player controls until the Colossal Whale leaves the battlefield. Costs 7 mana to bring that 5/5 out, but like I've said in the past, you can really use this card to your advantage if you know how to use it. You can keep exiling those creatures. You can't really beat that just over and over and over again, as long as you have something to give you Colossal Whale protection from whatever. But let's move on to number 1. And out of all the whales, we have Ukkima, Stalking Shadow from the Ikoria Commander series, and it's a mythic whale. And this picture is kind of cool. Look at that. It's like a wolf whale. That's very unusual. And it says partner with Kazur. So we won't get into that. So we're going to just say it can be put into their hand from their library, then shuffle, as it says. So it can't be blocked. It's a 2/2, costs 3 mana for that 2/2, can't be blocked. With so many cards in Magic, you can pump it up non-stop to make this 2/2 a lot more powerful. And whenever it leaves the battlefield, it deals X damage to target player, and you gain X life, where X is to its power. Like I said, with so many cards available at Magic, you can easily pump this guy to constantly attack the opponent, and it will be very, very annoying. And there we go, guys. That is the top 10 whales. If you like more videos, just continue to watch more on this channel, and thank you for watching. You guys have a good day and a good night.